I figured today would be a great day to give a little update on that 79 Chev or GMC pickup I've been working on. Got a little bit of progress over the summer there. Not as much as I would have liked to got, but she's coming along and still picking at it anyway. A few things got in the way. Ended up picking up a rental property just at the road there, and that needed a lot of repair. I had to build a roof. If anybody's been following me on Facebook, you've probably seen it, and if you haven't, you can search me out, Chris Rumble. And anyway, we're here. I had to manufacture a few tools to get at the chassis. I don't know, I was fortunate. This chassis wasn't too bad. I can only imagine what it'd be like if you did get a bad one. Alright, we'll have a quick look at her. Start here, front cross member. Now, I didn't want to drill any of the original rivets out of the truck to pull these cross members out. So that meant I wasn't able to get in around inside some of the hard spots with the grinder and the buffing wheels. I've looked now at some of the tools I used. That's probably one of the best ones there. Makita grinder, wire brushes, and these wonderful little buffing pads. They're not that aggressive, but they do a wonderful job stripping off old paint and rust. And the only concern I got might have the chassis polished a little bit too much, and the paint mightn't stick. You probably see there where I've been using the wire brush and the buffing pads, the wire brush. Anyway, I still got a few places to go. Like I say, now I can't get the wire brush or the buffing wheels in around these rivets. So I had to come up with a sandblaster. And I was looking at the bottom ones. It didn't seem like it was too much to it. Done a bit of research. So I scabbed up this old propane tank off me buddy. And first when I tried it, I had a pressure gauge and a regulator on it. First time I tried to use it, sand plugged the regulator, gauge wouldn't read right. So anyway, what I ended up doing is, this is a suction nozzle. I think I paid around 20 bucks for it, I think it was. Yeah, it's nothing fancy. It's got ceramic tips and everything in it. It's a bonus. If you don't have these, you can make them out of an old spark plug. Anyway, so all I done was took the regulator gauge off, just put a nipple on it so the air goes to the tank, and a separate line from the tank to the nozzle. So that means the tank is pressurized, but it will take air to the main line of the nozzle first. And in order to control the flow of sand, I just put a valve on the suction line. And I must say it works pretty good. Here's the front main cross member. I still haven't done in around the bottom here yet. See what kind of rusting that was on the truck there. On that part anyway. And that's the job that sandblaster does. It was really bad here, really bad, really pitted. But turned out good, I must say. That side there is ready for primer. I gotta get at this side. And like I said, I got to get the sandblaster out and get around all these difficult spots. And we're gonna be ready for a bit of primer. Now, that's another big debate I had. What type of paint am I going to use? Well, you got a few options. Eastwood sells this CP451 chassis paint, which I think might be epoxy base, I'm not sure. Or I can use just standard epoxy from the hardware store. And well, then you got enamel, primers, and paints. And I put a lot of thought into it. Epoxy is great. It's probably one of the best things you can use. But if you're doing work on the chassis afterwards, and you gotta grind off a spot, is a bit of a pain to put it back, and the finish won't be that great. So I've decided I'm just going to use some enamel primer and some enamel paint, rust paint, and it's going to be flat black, not gloss black, because I think when the truck is finished it's going to be flat black anyway. But the only thing about it, the cross member suspension components are all going gray, and the chassis rails and some other things. It is going to be, the chassis will be two-tone. So, and I already got one cross member primed there now. That's the transmission cross member mount. Actually, this is backwards. Here we go. I must say it cleaned up real nice. I just put a lick of primer on that and see what it's actually like. Dirty there now, but I must say I'm really pleased with how it cleaned up. That's probably better than factory there now. Anyway guys, that's a little update on the 79 Chev GMC pickup. Sorry, I keep calling it a Chev because when I got the truck, it had a Chev grill in it, but it was a GMC. Anyway, until next time guys, take it easy.